whole thing that was okay. I wrote a really long one joke, and then a really short.
Let's try it because
Okay,
we got a couple more test episodes. We're looking at studio space this week.
So
And
should I test out like standing up?
That is happening. The studio space. Actually, yeah. If you want to do it standing
I'm
up,
going to do it standing.
because here's what's going to happen. There's
Yeah.
going to be times when we got to do it on the fly.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's going to be like a Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it, let's do it live
Let's do it
situation.
live. Yeah.
And
He's
it's
a
going to
great
be on
broadcaster.
you.
Yeah.
You're the star of the show. It's the Adam Friedland show. You're going to have to. There's
Yeah.
going to be missing laptops. There's going to be car accidents.
Okay.
There's going to be trips to Buffalo.
There's going to be a president killed in Japan.
Prime Minister.
Yeah. A former prime minister. Yeah.
So the monologue, ladies and gentlemen, the Adam Friedland show. Adam Friedland's monologue.
Okay. The beeps. Can I get the beeps? Thank you. Hey guys, thanks a lot. So in Japan, former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was recently assassinated by an assailant using a homemade shotgun. A distressed President Biden, when asked for comment, he said he was a friend to America and a friend to me. Us Americans will love him long time. It reminds me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight I plan on going to one of my favorite restaurants with Jill, Benihana's. And I will raise a glass of the traditional Japanese drink, sake. And I'll look at the ninja guy making the shrimp and I'll say, "Stop Asian hate, man." You know, what happened in Japan reminds me of a story. Growing up in Scranton, I should develop a Biden impression. You know.
Yeah.
They shot. They cut him down, man.
I kind of wrote this whole thing, and I wanted you to read it because
they cut him down.
Yeah.
Shinzo Abe. They cut him down.
All right. Now I'm okay. Now I'll do the okay.
He was a good Jap. That guy.
Yeah. Okay. So. You know, it reminds me of a story.
The president got assassinated. That's some booby shit, if you ask me.
I don't.
Who's that?
Sound
Who's
like that?
Kamala.
Oh, Kamala. Okay. I was saying that
Yeah.
that we were gonna. The joke we had for you was Shinzo Abe was struck down by the assassin Bruce Lee Harvey Oswald.
That would have been good and much shorter.
Good,
Yeah.
And I wrote this whole story about growing up in Scranton.
And then I had a sketch.
I can try it if you.
I had a
want.
sketch. We'd go to.
Yeah.
We'd just leave the monologue and go right into a sketch called Shinzo Raven.
Oh yeah.
And it's That's So Raven, but it's Shinzo Abe.
Yeah.
And
he's assassinated.
Well, I don't know if that might be a little. The guy just died. It was more. You would just be like, what if the show That's So Raven? What if we had the former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe playing a little fat black girl?
Yeah, I don't know if people are ready to laugh, and I do feel bad about saying that the American people will love him long time.
Shinzo Raven.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do the Scranton
It's
thing.
Abe, right?
Yeah, Abe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abe Maria.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the prayer.
Yeah, that's probably what they played at his funeral. Let me ask you this: you think they took his shoes off before they put him in the coffin? That's what I wondered about.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have to take his shoes off before he goes into hell?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
That's yeah. It's pretty sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had all this confidence writing this thing about growing up in Scranton, but. No,
but you lost your laptop.
But in this segment,
no, it's in my apartment. No, but if I got your laptop, I could find the copy on
well, it's from
Google Docs.
It's from the production office. There's stuff that's.
What do you mean?
You got your own lap. Let's keep the departments kind of separate.
What don't you want me to see on your laptop?
Nothing. It's just
Can I just?
No, it's fine. Again, we're going to practice, from the... So, Shinzo Abe, is that all you had? You had Joe Biden doing...
Well, I was going to have you read it, You know, having never read
Joe
it
Biden
before.
kind of looks Japanese himself.
A little
you know
bit,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he had a facelift. You
Yeah.
look kind of a little bit more Asian after you get extensive plastic surgery.
Yeah.
What's going on? I look like
That's good.
yeah.
Should I try to do the impression, I guess?
Sure, yeah.
It's not a hard impression.
It's not.
Yeah, so, reminds me of a story growing up in Scranton, PA. One day I was in class. There was a boy who showed up. The teacher said, "We got a new boy in our class. You know, he's different than the rest of us. He's from Japan, you know." And a lot of us, we didn't take a liking to him because our older brothers were over in Korea fighting those little guys. Yeah. She said, "Can you be friends with him?" She made him sit down next to me. And the rest of the class was glaring at him. He looked scared. And he looked over at me. And I'll never forget what he said. He said, "Dr. Jones, no time for love." Well, I was going to do the whole quote, but yeah. He said, "Dr. Jones, no time for love. We got company," you know. And then he left Scranton, PA. He moved to a small hamlet called the Pines.
Short round.
Island called Fire Island, where he went on a week-long vacation with 6 of his best friends, where they learned lessons about, I don't know, I forgot what I wrote, but it was very good. Then I did
You know, your
Fire Island.
like-
yeah,
it's
because
like
your
Biden.
agent also reps Bow and Yang, so you're gonna have to. Cut
Okay,
that.
we'll cut that.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
We can't.
Well, okay, we'll cut that.
You know, Ira's gonna be pissed about that.
Who's Ira?
Your agent.
He doesn't, does he? God,
Yeah.
I'm not ready to advance in this industry.
They call him the Pearl Harbor of Hollywood. That guy just blew the place up with gay Chinese talent. Ira is a true beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
He's 14 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For his bar mitzvah, he got all he wanted was an entire office in Beverly Hills,
Mhm.
so he could start his own talent agency.
Yeah.
And he got it.
He's got everyone's number.
Meet the agent who's blowing up Hollywood with gay Chinese
Yeah.
people.
They're calling him the Pearl Harbor of Rodeo Drive.
Oh. Now I'm embarrassed about that grown up in Scranton thing. I swear, if I could have read it, it would have been good. I went into Fire Island, and then I did George Takei, and then I closed it with...
George Takei. Now, there's
Going
someone
back
they
to-
should have kept in the internment camp for sure.
Just to this day.
Yeah, he should
It's-
still be in there. What did he say about Clarence
why?
Thomas? This man is a blackface clown. He is not a man of color. He is a blackface clown. Did you see that clip, Mike?
No.
Wild.
Really?
Yeah, he really thought he got a handful of retweets.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker thought he was in the clear to call Clarence Thomas a blackface clown.
That's what he said.
Right.
To the news.
Uh-huh.
He
They're,
was
like,
saying
interviewing
that he was an Oreo?
He wasn't
What?
caught on like a hot mic. Yeah,
No,
he
yeah.
was just fucking just went off.
He was saying he wasn't properly black. He was doing like a minstrelsy.
Yeah, he was drunk off watching Fire Island 3 or 4 times in a row. He said, "It's time for me to go off on that blackface clown." Maybe I wonder if the guy was trying to kill fucking George Takei and got
Yeah.
Shinzo Abe instead.
Yeah,
Me
maybe.
and Mike were talking about that. How often do you think that's used as a criminal defense in Asia?
That they thought it was George
Like,
Takei?
I thought it was a different guy. I don't know. I mean, yes, it
Hey,
was
come on.
murder, but it wasn't. I wasn't trying to kill him.
Yeah, that's true. God damn it. They did it again.
Mm.
Wow.
George Takei's always showing his ass, huh?
Yeah, literally and figuratively.
It's my ass. Look.
Get in there. Get ha ha ha. Get in me, in my ass.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Growing up in Scranton, in the Scranton internment camp, where I grew up
Oh,
and was taught gay by a young prison guard.
Mm-hmm.
Before
Is
I
that
was-
his story?
he was taught gay.
He was forced into a life of homosexuality.
Yes. I got my white belt in being gay at the Scranton internment camp.
vibe anymore.
What other
Yeah.
topics did you have other than the Shinzo Abe thing?
Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
How about instead of Shinzo Abe, it's Board Abe, like the Board
Like Bored Ape.
Board Abe Yacht Club, or
That's pretty
Shinzo Abe Yacht Club,
that's good.
or Domed Abe Yacht Club.
That's good.
It is cool. So that guy's there, like that Chinese guy or the Japanese guy.
Japanese, yeah.
That's like their taxi driver, basically.
Yeah, the guy that
Yeah.
built his own gun in a
Mhm.
box.
So it's
They
just,
said he
it's,
had one
it's
with
Robert. It's Robert. It's a Japanese Robert De Niro at the beginning of Taxi Driver, and he's like, all these people, I don't like them. These people, and he's like just smashing the taxi into
Mhm.
fucking parked cars. Just hit it, just trying to parallel park and just smashing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Taxi driver. It's called Bad Driver. The name of the movie.
I was in Turks and Caicos a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago, and they drive on the
He
left.
killed Shinzo Abe to impress a cartoon.
A child pornography.
Impress a drawing.
Yeah, child porn manga.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
big
Yeah.
titted, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the sexy Pokemon?
Yeah.
That's in like a
Japanese Joker. That's what that guy was, dude. A homemade gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said at his house he had a